Welcome to the ninth edition of Education This Week, brought to you by Indic Education. My name is Ravina, and I'm back to give you a new update on education stories from around the world. Before we proceed, do subscribe to our channel if you haven't, and tap the bell icon to receive a notification whenever we upload new content. Now, let's get back to Education This Week right here. Delhi's Deputy Chief Minister and Education Minister Manish Sisodia officially launched India's first mobile music classroom and recording studio in a project known as the Mobile Music Bus. This mobile classroom is intended to ensure that music goes to the children and the children don't have to search or go far for their music classes. The bus will target promoting music and arts among over 5,000 government school children and those from low-income groups with the help of a high-end recording studio, 8 hours seamless power backup, and a smart TV for interactive visual class sessions. The mobile music bus will also conduct regular weekly and monthly workshops and music classes that will encourage the public to take up more interest in the performing arts and to conduct more talent shows.
जिन 15-20 स्कूलों में इस बस को लेके जाएंगे, वहाँ जिनको सिखा के आएंगे उनको और आगे हम एसओएससी में पढ़ाने लगेंगे। अभी तक साइंस की एजुकेशन को माना जाता था बड़ी स्पेशलाइज्ड एजुकेशन है। ह्यूमैनिटीज़ और उसमें भी ह्यूमैनिटीज़ में भी परफॉर्मिंग आर्ट्स के जो ये सब्जेक्ट्स हैं, विजुअल आर्ट, परफॉर्मिंग आर्ट, इसको लेके लगता था ठीक है, आर्टिस्ट तो बनना है। हर एक परिवार चाहता है यार हमारे बच्चे में थोड़ी आर्ट होनी चाहिए, बड़ा अच्छा लगेगा हमारा बच्चा कहीं आर्टिस्ट बन जाए। जब बच्चा बोले कि मुझे तो म्यूज़िक सीखना है, गाना सीखने जाना है, तो माँ बाप या परिवार में 4 लोग और बोलेंगे पढ़ाई पे ध्यान दे ले। तो उस परिस्थिति से बाहर निकालने के लिए हमने कहा यहाँ म्यूज़िक ही पढ़ाई है, जो आपकी ओवरऑल आर्ट की पढ़ाई है। म्यूज़िक, आर्ट, परफॉर्मेंस, ये सीखना ही पढ़ाई है। ये सिद्ध करने के लिए स्कूल शुरू हुआ है। तो आप इसकी फाउंडेशन रखिए अलग अलग स्कूलों में जाके, और उस फाउंडेशन पे आके जो बच्चे मजबूती से खड़े होंगे उनको और आगे उनके पैशन को उनकी पढ़ाई बनाने का काम हम यहाँ पे करेंगे एसओएससी में। तो ये एक अच्छी शुरुआत है।
Kerala Education Minister V. Siddankutty announced the state's plans to open schools for physical classes from the 1st of November. Before the reopening, all necessary precautions are being taken and a comprehensive plan is being devised with the help of various stakeholders to ensure the children's safety at their schools. The plan will include every detail like providing masks, sanitization stations, managing social distance and other precautions for school buses. This plan is to be submitted to the Kerala Health Minister to be reviewed and approved by the 15th of October. While regular classes for grades 1 to 7 will begin on November 1st, the classes 10 and 12 are expected to begin their offline school on the 15th of November. The Taliban government in Afghanistan officially announced for high schools to open classes for boys, making no mention of girls attending school. Dating back to their archaic methods that restricted women from basic things like stepping out without a male guardian and making women abide by strict dressing regulations, the girl students and female teachers fear what befalls in their future under the government this time. Starting on the 25th of September, Saturday, which is also the start of the Afghan week, the male students of classes 7 to 12 will be back at their desks in school. A 12-year-old boy from Delhi has filed a petition to the Supreme Court for resuming offline classes and creating COVID safety guidelines for the same. The boy stated mental health issues and access to midday meals as the reason to return to offline schooling. Supreme Court Judge Dhananjay Chandrachud expressed his concern for the child but also went on to say that children should not be getting involved in such issues. The state governments are aware of their need to start offline schooling, but they are held back by fears of a third wave of the coronavirus disease. At the tender age of 7 years, when children are supposed to learn education basics, the Chinese Communist Party is imposing a new curriculum of Z thought as an initiative to put the leader, party, and nation first. We were keen to hear from people in academia what they think about China's next big move in education. We got to interact with Dr. Ruchi Jaggi, Director of the Symbiosis Institute of Media and Communications, Pune. Let's hear what she had to say about this.
I think any kind of human worship or following a particular person or creating an entire philosophical academic point of view based on a person in a position of power and making it a part, very formally making it a part of the curriculum, I think it's not something that will ever encourage the idea of independence in academia or critical thought. So in my opinion, the whole idea of education is to foster, to inculcate independent critical thought process, and I think such practices reek of some sort of propagandistic dimensions which shouldn't be encouraged.
Ministry in China stated that this will cultivate builders and successors of socialism with an all-round moral, intellectual, physical and aesthetic grounding. Teachers will be responsible to plant the seeds of loving President Xi Jinping and his idea of patriotism, and his party, as textbooks for schools and universities have been freshly printed with images and quotes by the president in line with CCP values. The Central Board for Secondary Education recently announced the dates for the 15th edition of Central Teacher Ability Test as to be conducted from the 16th of December to 13th January 2022. All information regarding the syllabus, languages, eligibility, fees, locations and the schedule will be available on the official website ctet.nic.in. Lastly, we thank you for tuning in and watching this update on education from around the world. If you enjoyed this video and got an interesting view into the world of education, do subscribe to Indic Education and tap the bell icon to never miss new content from us. Please like, comment and share this video with anyone who could find it useful in staying updated with education every week. We hope to see you back on our next edition of Education This Week. Until then, take care.